Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you. Today's reading will be taking a look at the person on your mind and how this person is currently feeling about you. All right, so we will be choosing from 4 piles here. It is very, very common for you to come across your own energy because I am just reading energy and you are here, hence why your energy pulls through. If that's the case, please pick another pile. This could be current energy going on right now. It could be passing energy or future energy, depending on how you're sitting energetically, because energy is not linear. So, are you in the greatest timeline of your own energy here? I do not know. I don't know where you're sitting, so only you know. If the pile does not feel right, then pick another pile, or there could be no message here for you today. 4 options, like I said. First option is the Murder of Crow. That's pile number 1. The timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. Pile number 2, you have the After Tarot. Pile number 3, you have Cats Rule the Earth Tarot. Pile number 4, you have the Before Tarot. So feel free to pause the video, although if the reading doesn't sound right and you've picked the wrong pile, go pick a different pile, all right? You aren't committed to having to listen to the whole pile, and it's certainly not the first pile you pick is the one with your story. That's not how it works. So take a look, and I will see you at your pick. Hello, my beautiful pile 1. You picked the Murder of Crows Tarot. I absolutely love this deck. We are looking at how the person on your mind, the person you came here about, is feeling about you right here, right now. How are they feeling? What are their thoughts? What's going on with this person? Now, please keep in mind, you could be tapping into your own energy, and that is very common here because your energy is around you, and I am just reading energy. So I don't know what you want to hear or what you want to know. I just know what the energy is showing, and that's what I read, all right? So if this sounds like you, your person could be somewhere else. This could be passing, present, or future energies, depending how you're vibrating here. And I don't know if this is something that has already happened. If that's the case, you could certainly be tapping into an old energy, and a new energy could be elsewhere. Up to you to use your intuition, and whatever doesn't fit, leave behind, because this is a collective reading. All right, with that out of the way, we are looking at pile number 1 and their person, and how is this person feeling about pile 1 as I drop cards. All right, so how is pile number 1's person feeling about pile number 1? Right here, right now, how are they feeling? What's going on with pile number 1's person? Thank you, Spirit. I am so blessed. And thank you so much, pile number 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed and grateful. All right, so we have 5 of Cups in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. Sorry, not the page. The Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. Four of Swords, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. All right. Hermit, King of Cups. So now we have the King and the Queen of Cups, divine counterparts. We have the Chariot. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. And we have the 10 of Wands that was spinning around here. And we have the Sun. Bottom of the deck energy, the Queen of Wands. Wow, we've got 3 queens showing up in this reading. Pile 1. What do we see? Okay, so let's get the signs out of the way. Well, pretty much we almost have every single sign here. So there could be a wide spread in your birth chart or your person's. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Leo. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And more Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So not a lot of Earth at all in this pile, okay? Which tells me something. This could be a pile that has been all in the emotional and intellectual realm and has not been solidified here in a practical way so much. I mean, we have the Knight of Pentacles here, but that's about it. So it could very well be that you haven't physically met this person in the 3D. Or you guys just never really started formally this connection. So that might help somebody identify whether this is their pile or not, okay? But let's get into the energy. So what's going on here? Well, I feel like how this person is feeling is they've been working towards trying to move this connection forward and show their compassion, their love, and yeah, I feel like there is a place of deep, deep love here with this person, although I feel like this connection is moving at a very slow pace here. I feel like there is attraction definitely to this person. This could be somebody secondary that you're seeing. You could be seeing two people here, and I'm not sure which one this one is. So that might resonate for somebody here who is in a third party. Like they actively are seeing multiple people here. Okay, so you could be dating different people here or just be involved with somebody and be pulled to someone else. Now, I see in the recent past here, things aren't going so well in this connection. I feel like something happened here in the connection that stunted maybe the progress here. But I feel as though whatever this is kind of feeling like maybe water under the bridge, or just things didn't turn the way they should have turned. So there's some regret here and not being able to progress this connection forward. So I do feel like your person is feeling some sort of sadness that this connection couldn't move forward or wasn't able to move forward, and they were trying to move the connection forward. I feel like this person got in an energy of not the greatest here. I think they probably got a little pissy because things weren't moving forward here in the connection. Maybe things were a little unclear as to why they weren't moving forward. This person doesn't understand why things weren't moving forward, and they might have just cut this connection off. And I feel like you connect with this person on a heart level. I think you've gone inwards to really review how you feel about this person. I think this might be someone who you feel like could be your other half here, because you are really connected at a heart level and really pulled to this person, although they might be the other woman. So maybe this is why things haven't moved forward, because you might have to resolve something in your past, or really take a look at what you want, how you want to move forward, and maybe you were not quite sure, so you've been removed or held back or contemplating what to do here. I feel it's been very difficult here to really understand how to make something happen here with this person, although I don't think you question the love from them or your love to them. It's just, I think, questioning how do you move forward, how to bring balance, how to make this connection successful, especially now, I think, with this person kind of being in an energy of, I think they're a little bit bitter here. They're upset. Maybe, like I said, they cut things off. Things were too slow. Things weren't moving forward. Maybe they didn't really appreciate the lack of clarity here in where this was all going, where it was headed, or your amount of effort in a practical way. Because again, I don't feel as though things really solidified here formally in a practical way here, which got in the way of this connection. So how is this person feeling? Well, I feel like they're still emotionally tied to you, although I think they're healing and reflecting on pain here of something that never really moved forward. I feel like this person could have very much ended it with you, and they might have given you an ultimatum, or they might have said some harsh words here and removed themselves from a situation that was difficult. So they might have known that they were in a third party, or maybe they found out about this. I feel like they might have known for a while, although I feel like this person has finally maybe made the decision to remove themselves as an option here. And it's been very heavy. It's been very heavy for this person to keep going here, knowing what they know and not knowing where this was headed, or whether there was going to be a coming together or success in this connection. I don't think this person wants to deal with conflict so much anymore, or have to confront situations. I feel like maybe they've spoke their piece and said see you later, is kind of what I'm feeling here. To find their happiness, to find their joy, although very difficult and heavy for them to walk away. I feel like it's been very difficult for them to heal and find some sort of inner balance here, but I really feel like this person wants to be happy. This person really wants clarity. They want clarity as to, you know, what connection are you really fighting for? Is this something you were fighting for or not? And they are pretty certain here you weren't fighting for this connection. You weren't moving towards this connection. You weren't doing it justice here, and it just made the situation unbearable, where they couldn't remain in a situation that wasn't moving, and they couldn't remain in an energy here that they knew could potentially be happiness and joy, but they were being held back from it or cut off from it. So they have to take action here and find it, although I don't feel like this person has completely healed, that they're out searching actively for a connection, but I feel like this person is healing themselves so they can make themselves ready for a joyous connection here and manifesting towards them what they want. Yeah, I feel this person is processing an ending here, and maybe you're dealing with the abrupt ending here as well, but I don't feel as though both of you guys are completely over each other, because this could be a fresh ending, or maybe you know that there's more on the table here that you want to resolve here with this person, although I feel like this person is trying to get over an ending, get over you, get over this situation so much. And I could see how it could be very difficult, because there is a very strong heart connection here, and you could very well feel like this is the person you're supposed to be with, and I feel this person feels it as well. There's something very destined about this connection. And I feel like somebody put the brakes on where this connection was going here. So I don't necessarily know so much that it is over, to be honest, but I don't feel like this person is going to actively put themselves in a third party here. So if you are wanting to progress things here in this situation, I would say that you might have to wrap up loose ends here, and I feel like you were in heavy contemplation recently about what you want for yourself. So maybe you've identified it is this person, but I feel like this person feels unapproachable, or maybe you just feel like you cannot approach this person because of the past, and they might be a little standoffish, guarded, bordered up with their boundaries. But I do feel like if this is something that you're wanting to pursue, you might have to deal with the heaviness here of having the tough communication and discussion here with this person, because I feel like if you do not, this might just not go anywhere here. At least that's the energy that's sitting here right now, because I feel like this person would rather find peace and healing than put themselves in whatever chaotic situation. And maybe they don't trust you anymore, and maybe they know that you've already resolved something here. But if that's the case, then I would give them some space to maybe get a little more clear and certain, because I feel like this is a very interesting energy, because I do feel there is something destined to come together, because there is something here to be had. And it could certainly even feel like someone you might have wanted to have children with, or vice versa here. And I feel like the longer maybe you are apart, maybe more distant this person may become. But at the same time, they're kind of really pushing you away here. So I'm not quite sure what the best course of action is. I think for each of you guys, it is different, because this person may feel as though you haven't really chosen or fought for them. So if you're not doing that now, then they kind of see the proof in the pudding here as someone who isn't really making the effort here. But for others of you, this person might just be done and not want anything to do with you at this time, because you're not bringing them happiness and the joy that they know that they deserve here. All right, so this is the energy I'm feeling for you guys, pile number 1. Let me know in the comments if it resonated. Crisscross energies as you see fit. If this sounded more like you and not your person, then you might find your person in a different pile. I will see you soon. Hello, my gorgeous. Pile number 2, you picked the After Tarot. Absolutely exciting. Let's take a look. How is your person currently feeling about you right here, right now? What are their feelings? What are their thoughts? What's going on in this connection? Now, you could be tapping into your own energy, all right? This happens frequently in this channel because you are here and I am reading energy. I don't know what I'm going to see, so I might not be reading what you want to hear or see, but whatever comes through is what I read. This is a collective reading, so not everything is going to be 100%. It is up to you to use your intuition and to see if this is something that is resonating or not with you. If you come across your own energy, your person could be elsewhere. Usually that happens here. Very, very common, all right? So let us ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here for pile number 2 in regards to pile number 2's person, the person they came here about. How are they currently feeling about pile number 2? This could be passing, present, or future energy, depending where you're sitting energetically, because energy is not linear. So if this sounds like old energy, chances are your new energy might be elsewhere, or current energy elsewhere, all right, of your person. So let's see what's going on here. Pile number 2, how's this person feeling about you? What are their thoughts? I'm feeling old energy on these cards. Let us cut the deck and shake out those energies that aren't serving this reading. All right, so Spirit, thank you so much. I am so blessed for this. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. All right, we have the King of Wands. How is pile 2's person feeling about them right now? Hermit. Seven of Swords. 4 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. All right. 8 of Pentacles, Hierophant. Nine of Wands and Page of Wands coming out, and the bottom energy here we have the King of Swords. King and Queen of Swords, divine counterparts. Interesting. You and this person bond on an intellectual level, most likely. Very intelligent. Let's get the signs out of the way so you know whether this is your pile or not. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We also have Aries, Leo, Sag. We have Virgo. And we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, some Taurus. All right, could be present in your birth chart or your person's, or just the energy you guys are encompassing at this time, you and your person. So, lots of thinking going on in this connection. Your person, what a challenge. I think your person has been very selfish, haven't they? I think your person has been thinking only about themselves, and your person could have taken you for granted, could be taking you for granted. You might feel kind of used. You might feel as though you were used. Like this person was selfish, like they were only thinking about what they could get out of you. And their attitude sucks, according to you, or what you've experienced here. Let's come back to that. So, in the recent past, I see this person, being very potentially arrogant, maybe cocky, thinking about themselves, what they could get out of it at the expense of, like your own happiness here. Although I think what you don't see here is your person is having to really battle their shadow self here and do a lot of healing and a lot of inner shadow work. So it could be that this person hasn't ever really done any shadow work. They don't seem very aware of their traits that are inconsiderate of other people here. So they're needing to really work on this and heal on this and reflect on this and go inwards here. I don't feel like your person ever actively made you feel like they were wanting to pursue you, or like they even cared for you, is how you feel. And deep down, I feel like this person lacked confidence, really, on a deep level, even though they might have seemed very cocky and confident and arrogant and all this, but it's coming from a shadow side of fear. I feel like this person felt like they kind of had control over you, or what the outcome here would have been in this connection for them, and kind of kept you maybe tied to them in some way, caged up for their own purposes, or what they want out of this connection for themselves. But in both ways, or both ways, in most ways of how this has happened. I think this person is at the point here, I'm hearing from spirit, right at the point here where they are walking right into their karma, right into a point of, as energy moves forward, this person has a reality check coming in for them that they don't see coming, and it is not pleasant. So you've been dedicated, you put in time. I think you were carrying this relationship, and it's a beautiful thing here that you were able to give to this person. I think you worked very diligently here in doing whatever you could for this person, and I feel like in all ways possible. But I think where it hurts is in a practical way here. You might have gave them a place to stay, you might have given them money, you might have help this person in a practical financial way here, put something together for them. Maybe you help them with I don't know, like their home situation, their car situation, something here that I think you put in a lot of your time. And maybe you worked really hard here for, well, not maybe, you worked really hard here for what is your money, your energy, and you graciously handed whatever over to this person, and all they did was spill it right in front of your face, like a spoiled, immature brat. Okay, so I think you were loyal and committed to this person, but I feel like you've learned a really, 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 really big lesson in dealing with this person here. Like, really big lesson. And I don't know why such a difficult lesson here for you, because you seem like a really nice person here, but maybe there's a lesson in how not to get taken advantage of. That sounds horrible. I feel this was a relationship of lessons here on both sides, because I feel like your person is now walking into the biggest lesson of their life, looking at how they selfishly acted and now where they're at with this big karma. I feel like you're no longer interested really in this person here. So I mean, either you could flip roles, and you could be the person here who knows you weren't acting in the greatest, because I feel like whoever I'm tapping into, like for the viewer, I don't feel like you're interested in this person because of how they treated you. So you're not in love with this person. In fact, I think you're kind of thinking this person is slimy, sleazy, and was using you, and you've realized here, yeah, no, this is not a good situation at all that you would have been committing to. And I think for some of you guys, you actually feel thankful that you didn't commit yourself or go a place even further with this person, although you did give a lot of yourself. I feel like, yeah, there is no future here with this person because you're no longer interested in pursuing things here with them. And at one point, maybe you were wanting to choose this person. And you also feel like this person never really loved you, and they just took advantage of your emotions and your feelings. And both times I see here this person taking your emotions and just spilling them over like it meant nothing to them. So you feel like you meant nothing to them. Meanwhile, here you are, super focused, dedicated, and committed to making something so beautiful here. This is really painful, you guys. I don't like this feeling, but I feel like this person is understanding here, going through what they did was not right. And this person might still be in that energy of cold energy, and recognizing that maybe there is no chance here at reconciliation because of their actions. And that you're fairly guarded here. and that this person is kind of like maybe even pretending like nothing really happened here, or carrying on as usual. And here you are looking at what you've kind of suffered here and getting no acknowledgement here from this person. So you have no choice but to walk away in pursuit of your own happiness, something else here that is going to bring you fulfillment. And I think what Spirit is saying here for you guys is actually have people around you that are wanting to be there for you, that I think maybe you're not seeing at this time, because you've been you experienced this. So if this sounds like really old passing energy here, the main message coming through is I feel there's someone around you, but I think you're preoccupied here in feeling like you want to move forward, maybe feeling like you are doing that, but I also feel like your mind might be reviewing this. And so there's an energy about you here that might be shutting out people who want to get to know you and date you, because I don't think you're interested here. And it's almost like you can't really force yourself to be in that mindset. It's like if we have like a broken leg, we can't pretend to be fine and walk around fine. We have to heal our broken leg. Same with our heart. We can't just be like, okay, let's get on with it. So I don't know that you're still brokenhearted, but I feel like you're still scorned, like you still got taken advantage of here, and it's painful. So I feel like there's something here energetically that needs to be fully released here, or else this person still has some sort of win above you in some way. How is this person feeling? I think that they're really, really covered up here by their arrogance and their shadow self. So I don't think they're in tune exactly with how their actions might have impacted you, but they're coming out of a state here. And I feel like they're in for a rude awakening, because I think what might have seemed clear here isn't as clear, and they're needing to face a huge transformation within self here. And this person might be distracting themselves a lot in a very unhealthy way here with the people they're hanging out with. Maybe, you know, drinking, partying, whatever situations here that are not helping the situation. In fact, they're getting more unclear. But yeah, I feel there is a divide here. I don't know necessarily if this was so romantic here, you guys, because sometimes they don't have to be these readings. This could be someone who was a really, really good friend of yours, who you loan them money. You help them, like I said, like buy a car or sign something here, and you feel this person is a user and an abuser, and they didn't give you the due. I don't know, the energy, effort, time reflected back to you, and now you guys are no longer friends. You no longer want to see this person or hang out with this person. You might have had to leave a friend group here. There could have been, it's interesting how this is kind of turning into more friends too. There could have been a group of friends here, and like at least 3 here, and I feel you might have had to walk away from your other friend just so you don't have to be around this person. because your other friend might still be in communication or contact with this person. This person could be choosing someone else here to tide them over, although maybe you have an understanding that it's just some superficial type connection here if you are in a romantic type situation. But either which way, the energy of this person's coming through is not very stand-up-ish, and I feel like they're walking straight into their karma. So I don't think you want to move things forward here with this person, and I don't think things are moving forward here because of the fact of past history is just too strong. There's too much to overcome. There's a lot of strife, and this person's going to have to deal with their karma. They're going to have to face what they've done here. Meanwhile, I feel like you are free to move forward, but they're stuck in their Five of Swords. They can't leave the Five of Swords energy until they resolve and do shadow work and heal from this, or do some inner inspection here. Interesting energy, pile number 2. I'm sorry you had to deal with this type of a person. And maybe it wasn't romantic, like I said, but it could be your friend or sibling or family member, somebody here who just was supposed to act in a certain way and did not. Or we had an understanding of someone that's supposed to act in their highest version, and they just showed up incorrect here. All right, so this is what I see for pile number 2. If this sounded more like you and not your person, you can crisscross energies or just go check out another pile. I'll see you soon. Hello, my spectacular pile number 3. Cats Rule the Earth Tarot. Let us get into your reading. I'm super pumped to take a look at how is this person feeling about you right here, right now in this timeless reading. Now, you could be tapping into your own energy, which is very common here, okay, because you're here, so it stands to reason I would pick up on your energy. If that is the case, you can go take a look at another pile, or you could just crisscross energies, because sometimes 2 energies come through in the reading. Stick to whatever feels right for you. This is a collective reading, so not everything will be resonating for you. And don't try to make anything fit, all right? So, Spirit, clear and concise message here for pile number 3 in regards to the person they came here about. How's this person feeling about pile 3? Thank you so, so much. Please protect me and pile number 3 as we channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. And thank you so, so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. All right. So what do we have? The Sun, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Five of Swords in reverse. If this sounds like passing energy, your future energy or current energy could be elsewhere as well, of your person or yourself, because sometimes we get passing energy depending on how you're vibing energetically. All right, so do keep that in mind as well. Star in reverse and 10 of Swords. Yikes. Okay, wow, let's take a look. We have Page of Pentacles. High Priestess in reverse. The Tower in reverse. Judgment in reverse. 7 of Swords spun around in reverse. And we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. And we have the 5 of Cups, the bottom of the deck. Right. Oh, okay, let's get the signs out of the way. Leo, excuse me, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio energy. That's pretty much it right now. Okay, so what do we have? Did you guys just reunite? I feel like there's been struggles in the past here you guys are trying to overcome. Maybe you guys have just come together here, or trying to come together, or trying to overcome obstacles here that you guys have dealt with in the past, struggles you've dealt with in the past, challenging situations in the past. I don't know or necessarily think it is in this connection. I just feel like maybe both of you guys come from different connections, maybe where you've had challenges and struggles, and neither of you guys want drama or struggles or challenges here. I feel like there is an understanding of wanting to be committed or come together here. You bring this person a lot of happiness and a lot of clarity where there might have been a lot of turbulency in their life in the recent past. I see here that maybe they had to decide whether they wanted to invest here in this connection or move forward in this connection. But I feel like there is joy, there is happiness they feel with you, and I feel like there's a certainty here that they had to kind of choose this connection because of the happiness that it brings to them. So they might have just recently got clear that, yeah, I kind of want to choose you. I kind of want to commit to you. I kind of want to come together with you because you make me happy, despite maybe it being, difficult to make happen here. But I feel like both of you guys have gone through a struggle, but I feel like both of you guys understand one another's struggles. It could have been in this situation that you dealt with this person, and maybe there were struggles here, but time has passed here. There was something still here, though. I feel like you're maybe not wanting to fully see or accept. And it could be that you're still processing something before you can fully jump in 2 feet. I feel like that's more you than this person. And it could very well be, if this person was the one involved in the difficult past, whatever, you might fully not trust them so much. So you're still waiting to see here. You're not certain. But if this person and you are fairly new, because I feel I'm reading for a mixed bag here, you're still needing to resolve something from your past, or see something here in your past, or deal with some sort of situation here. I think you might be the one a little hesitant to move forward here in this connection fully. I'm getting one toe in, one toe out. You're not quite sure whether you can trust this person so much, or if you're not seeing something. Maybe your past experience made you kind of question. So now I see your lack of being certain is going to cause, or has caused, this person to lose hope that there could be something here. So I see your person could certainly threaten to end this connection because I think they're losing hope in coming together or making something work here, because I feel like you're still not completely sold or committed here, because there's something here you're not quite sure if you should move forward with. And if you're energetically going through, this person has ended it. Just know they ended it because they lost hope in getting what they wanted here, which I feel is commitment and coming together. So I think you're having to be honest with yourself and take a look at something in your world that needs to come to a realization. So if there's any sort of falsities that you're telling yourself, you have to come to terms with what that is and allow those things to come out in the open in order for you to heal. I think there's some healing you need to do from either a past situation or just something you need to address in your heart space here that won't allow you to move forward. I think it's caused conflict here. I think this person is fairly sad. I don't think this person wanted to end or is wanting to end, because for some of you guys, I don't think they ended it yet, but I do see here that this person is getting in line with understanding if you don't come right and if you don't heal, then there can't be a coming together successfully. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person might have all of a sudden blocked you. And I think that was very painful for them to do, or just abruptly cut you out of their life or moved away. And so maybe you're like still looking at this situation as something that might have been painful or that you're coming to terms with. Why would this person just do that? And really focused on that kind of being the thing, but it's deeper than this. This person might have abruptly ghosted or blocked or left because they weren't getting what they wanted here in this connection between you and them. They felt like they were certain that they chose you or that they were willing to make things work despite the turbulency here. But I feel like you're coming through here as the one who had one toe in, one toe out, uncertain, had to deal with some sort of truth. There was something unclear here. You weren't certain if you wanted to move forward. Maybe you weren't listening to your intuition, or you were kind of not quite sure if you could trust the situation here. There was something you weren't being honest about within yourself, I think. So maybe you sabotaged this connection, not consciously aware that you were doing so, but there's a need to heal yourself here. And I feel this person understood this potentially, and this is why they ended it. So you could look at this as this person should apologize or something like that, but maybe you see past that and maybe you want to apologize to this person. Maybe you feel like you caused some heartache here towards this person. I feel like this person is trying to get out of any heartache here in regards to an ending here that they had with you or will be having with you if they haven't already, but you feel this person has pulled away or is pulling away. I feel like despite maybe how you were showing up here, this person was committed, but I feel like this person was taking a beating. If it is new again, they came from a situation that made them feel like they took a beating, and maybe they trusted here that things would be different, but I think they unfortunately learned the hard way here that maybe you were not ready, or maybe you had your own skeletons or hang-ups or whatever here, and this resulted in them being fairly disappointed here. So how are they feeling? I think this person is trying to come to terms with the fact that maybe things aren't going to work out here. But I do feel there was a desire to come together. I see that this person could have seen you as a potential life partner here. And I do feel like they were quite happy here with you and joyous and certain about doing whatever it kind of takes here to make things work. This person might have felt like you guys had a lot in common. But I think they're looking back on the situation here with sadness. And I feel like some of them are kind of feeling down on themselves, saying, I shouldn't have invested as much time, energy, effort, emotions here in a connection had I known this person was not prepared to deal with this situation here. But I do feel like there's still love here. I think this person left a mark on you in some way. And maybe now you're processing an ending here, having to deal with an ending here, having to go through some heartache for this person, maybe calling it quits. But I do feel like there needs to be some sort of transformation happening here that you might have been preventing. You might have been stuck in some cycle here, not allowing things to transition to the next sort of level. So you might still be stuck, I feel. And I feel like this person is broke whatever stuckness they might have been in. And yeah, like I said, they potentially just abruptly ended it. Nine of Swords, lots of anxiety, sleepless nights. I think both of you guys aren't wanting whatever outcome has happened here. But I feel like there needs to be open communication and an acceptance here, or at least an understanding or a discussion of what's happened in the past or something here. But I think what you're dealing with is quite significant with the 3 major arcana here. And you could be shifting, like I said, what's going on here to this situation as it being this situation that resulted in whatever this is. But I think it's way deeper than that. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is taking a look at why you were unable here to maybe take that next step or first step or ground something here that you're not seeing or understanding fully here about yourself. You might not be listening to your highest self. You might be not choosing something here because of a fear of losing out on something else, or keeping some sort of story alive, or some truth that doesn't really exist here, or that you don't want to come to terms with, something like this. So until you come honest with whatever thing you're telling yourself or believing about yourself that's keeping something false up, then I think you can't really process and transform yourself into someone who is available and healed enough to revisit a situation here. All right, so this is what I see here for pile number 3. I hope this helped you. I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my most gorgeous pile number 4. You picked the Before Tarot. I am super, super pumped to get into your reading. We're looking at how your person, the person on your mind, is feeling about you right here, right now. How are their feelings for you? What are they feeling for you now? You could be tapping into your own energy, which is absolutely common here because you're here, hence me reading your energy. I don't know what I'm going to read. I just know I read the energy as it comes out. It might be something you don't want to hear, but I am just reading what comes out here. Okay, so if you tap into your own energy, it could very well be that your person is elsewhere. Go check out another pile if that is the case, or you can crisscross energies because sometimes we get 2 energies coming out in the reading. Whatever resonates for you and your story, don't make it fit because this is collective. And this could be passing, present, or future energies. I don't know how you're sitting in the energetic frequency here. So we'll ask spirits as I lose my voice. Interesting. Throat chakra. We'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here in regards to pile number 4's person, how they're feeling about pile number 4. For the greatest and highest good of pile 4, spirits. And thank you so much, pile number 4, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. So, Spirit, protect me as I channel this message, protect the viewer, And how is their person feeling right now? Devil energy. All right, that's some scary looking devil. Let's just do that. We have 9 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. Knight of Wands. King of Wands. Okie dokie. Eight of Wands. Two of Cups. Queen of Wands. Interesting. Now we have the King and the Queen of Wands. Divine counterparts coming out. Lots of passion here. 9 of Swords. And 7 of Pentacles. And Judgment. And the 8 of Swords. Okay. How's this person feeling? Again, if it sounds like you, your person elsewhere, okay? Or just crisscross energy. So 8 of Swords. Well, there's definitely limitations here in our thoughts, patterns. So who is this having these 8 of Swords? I feel like your person's recognizing that they were kind of in a situation here, held back. Limited by circumstances here. Let's take a look. Well, vice versa. I feel like you are actually coming through as someone who might have been involved with someone here who was feeling held back. I just said the same thing, didn't I? I don't know. It's for you to determine here, but I'll tell you what I'm reading here, which I feel as though there's an energy here of somebody looking back on a situation with regret and sadness and wishing they could have chosen or were able to prioritize or manage or do something here. They're trying to figure out a way how to pick this connection or prioritize or manage or whatever. It's been quite difficult for them to be able to do this, to choose this connection, and they might have been juggling many things here, or at least multiple things, 2 things. And I think somebody on the other side here, both energies are coming through quite strong. So you could very well be enmeshed with this person's energy here. And this sometimes happens when, believe it or not, 2 people are coming closer to union, although this does not feel like it at all. This feels like it's like the low point here before it changes. So we'll see where it ends. But this person that I'm seeing here up at the top is looking back on a situation that they couldn't prioritize, they couldn't manage, they couldn't choose one way or another. So they might have been balancing multiple things or just not even choosing this connection and trying to get a grip on how to do this, how to choose this connection, how to make it fit or work. And in the recent past, I see this person being held back here with the devil energy. So it could have been a codependency to this person, or they could have just been really hanging on to their own sense of freedom, independence, singleness. Maybe they were a bachelor here. And like I said, this could certainly be your person or your energy. I don't know. But I feel like somebody might have not have wanted to commit. Somebody might have wanted to stay single at all costs here and were really held back by this. In an unhealthy way. Because, I mean, the Nine of Pentacles is a very positive card because it is someone who is successful and can be independent and free to kind of stand on their own here. But right beside the Devil, it could be at the expense of breaking free, like too held back by a belief here of maybe thinking this is the only way they could be free here. Devils could also be about addictions, and it's also about could be about sexuality as well. Obsessions, addictions, and unhealthy ways of being attached to things or held back. The fact that we have the Nine of Pentacles here, I feel like this person was just really in an unhealthy way attached to being single and maybe not able to commit here in some way, some fashion to this connection. And now there's regret, and now there's looking back on a situation that they can't explore here emotionally. And I feel like the other person here that they're very attracted to, I feel both parties are really attracted to each other. This person I feel is a very independent person. Very much the type of person who goes after kind of what they want, but I don't feel like this person has to do a lot of chasing. I feel like this person just gets what it is that they want generally. So I feel like this person is in a state of anxiety here, looking back on a situation here, but I think there's ruminating thoughts and really just mentally going over and over all of the ways this connection disappointed them. All of these swords with all of this blood. So I feel like every situation that has happened in this connection or circumstance or event, because I feel like all of these swords are events here. So I do feel like you've been with this person for quite some time. Maybe cycling through over and over and over again. But there's at least 9 instances here that this person can think of where they were hurt by you. So those are 2 different energies I'm reading. I say hurt by you. So maybe you're watching. I don't know. This is really confusing because both your energies are meshing. So somebody's looking at how they were hurt. And somebody, well, both people are hurt here. One feels regret because they couldn't choose and they were choosing their independence here and their inability to commit. And someone here is looking back on a situation that mentally they're ruminating over how they were hurt here. And all of these memories are painful. Very painful here for this person. I think in the past, the person here who's having the ruminating thoughts might have been wanting to move forward, wanting a Two of Cups situation, wanting a balanced relationship. They probably communicated to you here, but I feel like this person might feel as though they were, the more this progressed, the more confusing or confusion or unclear this got. And there's something here about fantasy. Maybe they were aiming towards more something of fantasy than reality. And they feel like there was never a coming together. And I feel like this person felt like you were about to take a step forward, but never did. Or you pretended like you would, but never did. Or they anticipated you would and you never did. Or maybe you being this person here, I don't know. Maybe you were considering, contemplating. Maybe you still are contemplating, considering, but this person is still and not moving. The person here who I'm reading up at the top energy, I feel is kind of trying to keep a lot hidden or secret, but also I feel like was trying to hold back or keep captive this energy. And no one can really keep captive the Queen of Wands. Although I do feel this Queen of Wands was kept captive here for some time. Maybe she felt like she was going to be rescued by you in some way here. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny, but also the cycles. I feel like there was multiple times where this person that I'm reading it below here, this Queen of Wands, was disappointed. Many times I think this person maybe communicated or wanted to move forward, but it led to either a fantasy or some sort of confusion here. So I feel there was something very cyclical about this, or divine timing that didn't happen. I feel like this person might have wanted some sort of rescuing or something here, or was expecting or anticipating you coming in here, but I feel like, I don't know, you never stepped, or nothing came balanced here. Yeah, it's like they wanted balance. They could see a give and take happening, but I feel like this energy up here, which I'm reading as your energy for some reason, it never settled. You never made the choice. Future energy, I see you wanting to move forward from confusion, from not knowing. You do want to move forward, have a new beginning, find the confidence to step forward, go after what you want here, but it's what you want. And I feel like what you want is to serve yourself here, to get what you want. And I feel like what you want is some sort of passion here, because I feel like you're really drawn passionately to this person, sexually to this person. I feel there's a codependency and maybe an obsession to this person. But I feel like this person is coming into some very rude awakening here, that they invested and watered in a situation here, put in their time, their energy, and their efforts. And now they're cleaning up the mess that they feel you left behind. And it is with great sadness I feel this person here is looking back at the aftermath. But I feel like this person is coming to terms and about to blow the trumpet to close the cycle and accept the fact that there's a big fucking mess they got to clean up here as a result of you kind of coming in here. And I think this person knows once they completely blow the trumpet, it is over and it can never be the same ever again. So I do feel like this person is just about to pull the trigger here and blowing that trumpet. I don't know why they're stalling, but they're stalling. I think they're doing one final look, making absolute certain that this is the right thing to do. And this is why I feel they're going through all of these anxious thoughts, because I think they're trying to find a way, or a thought or a memory here, or some sort of reason why they shouldn't. But every thought they have here, they keep coming back to the same conclusion. It's painful what they've experienced, and that they've got left with the aftermath here of facing a situation where they feel they weren't getting what they needed out of it, especially for a Queen of Wands to experience that. I think was a confidence kicker or derailment here. But interesting enough, the Queen of Wands is in the upright. So I feel like this person is manifesting their happiness here. I feel like you're more unhappy here about the set of circumstances. I feel like this person has a sort of almost like anticipating what the future holds for them. Although in this situation, how they're feeling is, I don't think they like ruminating thoughts, but every thought they have of you is painful. So I think this person is trying to clean up their life to move towards something that makes them happy. And I think you're a little bit not so happy here, and having maybe to have to go step forward here in maybe a way you weren't really prepared to do, or do something you're not really comfortable doing, but you're kind of gearing up for some sort of action, taking action. But I think the action you want to take is not what is required at this time. To be pursuing this person from the position of what you can kind of get from this person, that you're passionately into them and that you want to experience them in some sort of passionate sexual experience here. So I think if you do this, what Spirit is saying is this person's going to blow the trumpet faster than you can say, giddy up. And you might have not wanted to hear that, but that's your advice here coming through. So, Four of Pentacles, Devil. This energy up at the top here, if you're resonating with the person who was kind of single or hanging on to your singlehood or wanted freedom, but also wanted a thing on the side here with your person, or to entertain them in some sort of way, or they brought you some sort of satisfaction without committing yourself to them or giving them any priority here. I feel you're hanging on to, and you are having a hard time letting this person go. But I feel like there's something here you have to release, and I believe it's a mindset or a healthy way of being here. There has to be a dedicated effort and energy put in, and I feel you have a ways to go here if that's something you want to do. Otherwise, this person's blowing the trumpet. All right, so I don't know who you are and why I read it the way I did, but that's how I was reading the energy here. I love you guys very much. I wish you guys the very, very best. And if this sounded more like you than your person, crisscross it or go check out another pile. I will see you soon. Bye.